Hi YouTube, it's me, Sharia, and I am back. Um, it's late and I'm really tired, and I'm not sure if this video will get up today on Sunday or sometime this week. And if you actually look forward to seeing my videos on Sunday, I really apologize, but I am in North Carolina and we were affected by the flood. By the Hurricane Matthew, and I'm tired from getting up throughout the night to make sure that water was not creeping into our house. So I'll show you, I have a little clip. Me and my daughter had cabin fever, and there's like a store maybe 2 minutes up the road. And I was like, what the heck is just 2 minutes? So we went to the store and we kind of we didn't get trapped in some water, but that's when I discovered that my road was flooded. And so, I and our backyard floods when it rains, so I was just worried, and I am so sleepy. So I will include a clip of that, maybe over here in the corner or maybe at the end of the video. I don't know. I'm having a hard time trying to take our conversation out that we were having as my daughter was recording that clip. So I don't know if it'll be in there or not. I just wanted to come and do a real quick video about end of the year goals. Um, I don't know if you watched my last video where I was talking about, at what point will I stop working so hard or stop hustling so hard. I don't think I'll ever stop working. Maybe 2 minutes up the road, and I was like, what the heck is just 2 minutes? So we went to the store and we kind of we didn't get trapped in some water, but that's when I discovered that my road was flooded. And so I and our backyard floods when it rains. So I was just worried, and I am so sleepy. So I will include a clip of that, maybe over here in the corner or maybe at the end of the video. I don't know. I'm having a hard time trying to take our conversation out that we were having as my daughter was recording that clip. So I don't know if it'll be in there or not. But I definitely am to the point where I could go without one or two hustles, or maybe all of them. But I got some really good feedback, and a lot of it was just, make sure to find the balance and take some time for myself, which I do. And so, um, from those comments, I started to think, and I think sometimes I feel like sometimes the debt free journey is difficult because it's hard to see the end. And because you don't technically get anything tangible out of this journey, you have to be really dedicated, and you have to find ways to motivate yourself to stay on the journey. It's different from when you're in college and on a, educational journey. You graduate and you get a degree. And when you're carrying a baby, you deliver the baby and you have a baby. When you're on a weight loss journey, you see the effects, and at the end of it, you are hopefully at your goal weight. But getting out of debt is something different. Like, you see, I don't know, it's hard to explain because you see the balance is decreasing, but it's still so, well, for me anyway, it's still so much further to go. Like, I am on baby step 1 and 2 because I'm trying to save for my emergency fund, and I have credit card debt, car loan debt, and student loan debt. And so it's gonna be a while. And so that's what makes it hard for me, because you can't, when I get out of, one debt, I can roll over those debt payments into a bigger snowball, but there's nothing tangible. Like, I don't know. I guess I don't know if I want like a you're out of debt free, you're debt free certificate, or I don't know. It's sometimes hard because, getting back to the purpose of this video, my point was, I have taken on another job, and I did find out that it's PRN optional, so I have the option to just, go in if I want to make a couple of $100 or extra money, as well as take any shifts that are available due to sick time, vacation, maternity leave, or whatever. So, and I actually won't start that probably until closer to the end of this year, like December. I go for orientation. It was going to be the 24th and 25th of October, but now I think it's going to have to be the 28th and the 29th of November, just because I may have to take off days because my kids are out of school, because our city is flooded. So, back to the purpose of this video is my end of the year financial goals. And not all of them are financial, but I need to put things in perspective so that it does feel like I'm actually reaching goals. And I have actually reached goals. In a couple of my videos I've shared that I had 9 credit cards and now I'm down to 1. I'm probably really sleepy, and that's probably why I'm doing a lot of rambling. So let me just stick to my notes. So the first thing I would like to accomplish at the end of this year is paying off that last credit card. That credit card had a $3,000 credit limit. It was at like $29.95 when I started paying it, because that, if you watch my struggle video, I still swipe, and that was one of the cards that I swipe often. So it's down to $1,701. But I've been paying $1,000 a month, if that just gives you a perspective of how much I still swipe that card. And that card is the card that earns me cash back that goes towards the principal of my home loan. But like I was telling in my last video, and I tell my husband all the time, is when we're out of this credit card debt, we can pay our own $25 on our principal of our home loan. So I really want to get that paid off, and my goal was to actually have it paid off at the end of this month, but it's not going to happen. But I did take it out of my wallet, so that should really cut down on the swiping, hopefully. The next goal is to pay off, both my daughters have iPhone 6s. I still have a Note 3, and I'm the one who works hard. But they both have iPhone 6s, and they are on that installment plan with Sprint. And so I want to have that paid off, because I think eventually my whole family is going to move over to AT&T. So I want to pay that by the end of the year. And both of those phones, their balance is $541.63. So that's like almost $1,000. So now we're sitting at like $2,700 I need to have by the end of this month. The last financial goal I would like to accomplish by December 31st, 2016 is I want to have my ER fund funded. I think I'm sitting at like 621, so that goal is very accomplishable. And the fact that I have already funded my Christmas fund, don't judge me. So I won't have to do probably no shopping out of my paycheck, because my whole Christmas fund will be funded by the time they release the funds October 31st. So, and then as far as my house, because I have shared that I work on a lot of projects in my house. I do a lot of DIYing, especially when it comes to decorating and renovating. And so I've shared that I am working on my office, and I included what it's looking like so far in my last video, but I may put it somewhere in one of these boxes where it's at. And I want to get my boys moved upstairs by the end of this year. And the only thing that's really holding that up is the mattresses. My husband said he was going to buy the mattresses, and I'm trying to hold him to that. But I really just want to run out here and swipe for them so that they can move upstairs, and my son can move across the hall into his own bedroom. So that is it. I want to have all of that completed by December 31st, 2016. I haven't devised a plan. Devised? developed. I don't know. Developed a plan for how I'm going to accomplish that quite yet. I will continue to pay $1,000 on my credit card until it's paid off. I don't know if I quite earned $1,000 from my side hustle this month. And since I probably won't be starting the next side hustle until the end of November / 1st of December, I'm pretty sure all of the money I earn from there will go to the credit card if it's not already paid off by then. And then the Sprint phones. So in my head, what I would like to do is hurry up and pay off Wells Fargo. Hopefully by November 15th. And then November 30th check, pay off the first Sprint phone, and December 15th check, pay off the second Sprint cell phone. And then I will be on vacation the whole week of Christmas. And so with that paycheck that I'll get before Christmas and hopefully to the end of the year, I can use that to finish up everything else, like the office and the DIY. So, you all in my video. So I'm not quite sure where my last video ended, but I got cut short because my husband came in with a special announcement, so I never got back to recording. I am in my regular recording spot, in case you noticed the different background. But I think I was at the conclusion of my video, just saying the things that I wanted to have paid off by the end of 2016, which was my last credit card payment, which is at $16.01 since that video on Sunday, or since I've started recording on Sunday. And then the 2 Sprint phones, which are at $541 a piece. And I think the other one was to finish my emergency fund. And I forgot that I wanted to, my daughter's instrument. And I think, the other thing I forgot was my kids' furniture. I told you I was working on a project which was moving my boys upstairs, and we refurbished a lot of my little girl furniture from when I was a little girl. Excuse me. But we bought new beds and mattresses, and that is $1,300. So I plan to have all of that paid off by the end of this year. So just a quick running the numbers. 1601, 1327 for the beds, $541 a piece for the Sprint phones, and I don't know how much my daughter's instrument is. And then I have a little over $400 left to completely fund my emergency fund. I'm sitting at $611, and I save $90 a month, give or take. Well, give a lot more than I take most of the time. So anyhow, sorry for the mix-up. Sorry that the editing may be a little off, and that is delayed. But I will continue my regular scheduling after this week, after we can recoup from the storm, Hurricane Matthew. All right. Thanks. Bye.